Sup shitters, my name is Logan aka Spiderhands and welcome to ML Reviews, where today we're going to be checking out a track from an artist named ML Muzix, or Muzix, titled Success in D, and we're going to switch over to here and we're going to listen to, wow, he's been busy, hasn't he? There's a lot of tracks down here on Spotify. We're going to listen to ML Muzix's Success in D and we're going to hear what we think. Oh, we got some chimes. There's a lot happening right here. We've got that boom, boom, kind of keyboard going on there. We've got a drum kit. We've got a female vocalist. The choppy like percussion and stuff like that is cool. I'm kind of trying to get a vibe for the song. And we're rising. What's happening here? Is this quite loud? Alright, and we're into a drop of some kind. Okay, this is kind of cool, it's very atmospheric. Those arps are a nice touch. I love how it kind of sounds like you're floating. I mean, the percussion itself is very simple. The drum beat's pretty groovy. It's kind of interesting to listen to like an instrumental section that is literally just an instrumental, like a drop that's just a drop without any vocal parts whatsoever. I'm not sure what I was expecting with this one. DD production is pretty cool. Like everything is mixed and mastered pretty effectively. It's nice and loud without being sort of overdone. And we're out of that drop section. We've got some vocal chops here. Baby. What could I do? Could I do? Yep. I'm kind of trying to understand the general sort of like the pace of this one. Is it like in groups of 4 bars? Is it kind of split? Is it going with a 3 and a 1, a 3 and a 1? The structure, I'm just trying to get my head around it a little bit. You kind of really have to hold on to that drum kit to really kind of keep track of what's going on. I mean, the pads, I mean, like, everything sounds quite nice. We've got another build here. I mean, it is definitely building effect. In that respect, it's effective. I mean, like, yeah, I can vibe to it. I think that those that particular synth is, it's nice and easy to follow within the drop itself. It's very luscious. There's a lot of atmos for this. It's a very barren kind of like you're in a cave of some kind of groove, kind of riffing along to it. And you got those 808s, very subtle. Yeah, you know what? I've been reviewing tracks for a while now, and like I'm not really sure how to take this one. It doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. I just don't think I understand what this track was trying to accomplish particularly well. You know, sometimes people make music for the sake of making a cool song, and in this respect, I think that within itself as a composition, there is a lot of like engagement with the tones of the different sort of instruments and sort of synths and the basses and the drums. I think a lot of them sound really cool and I love their interactions. There's nothing like musically wrong about the track itself. And it's not like I need to have a lyricist telling me what to do to guide me along. Usually I can kind of get a rough indication by listening to how the lyrics, what little lyrics there are, go with the music. It's not that I dislike this song at all. I just think this is a very mysterious composition. It's its own kind of beast. It's very rare that EDM, not necessarily EDM, like kind of trap and kind of like lo-fi kind of sort of like hip-hopish trap beats like this, confuse me. I'm not really sure what the lady was talking about. I'm not sure whether that was meant to be something for us to be paying a whole lot of attention to, or whether it was just meant to be another instrument in the mix. If it was another instrument to the mix, it was I like how they reversed the takes of what she was saying after the first drop. But I'm just not sure where I was supposed to be going with this track. I'm not sure about the journey it was meant to take me on. And while I do have an appreciation for the amount of talent it takes to be able to produce something like this, I just think maybe I need a bit more time with this. And it's part of the reason why it's a bit of a shame with these reviews that I do. It's literally just a first listen take, unless I've spent a lot of time talking over the lyricist. But I literally stopped to listen to what the lyricist had to say. I just couldn't figure it out. And that's not saying that the lyricist, like the singer's bad. The lady had a really nice voice, a really nice sort of timbre tone and sort of color to her voice. Very kind of sultry, kind of youthful, kind of seductive sort of sheen to it that I always have time for. But yeah, I think that maybe this is just kind of ML Muzix's kind of jam, and this is the kind of music that they like to make, and I have a lot of respect for that. It is quite original. I haven't heard anything like this track in quite a while. The focus was obviously on the drop. And as a drop, it operates pretty well and pretty efficiently. And I guess that's that. You know, it was a fairly simple single. You know, there wasn't too much crazy stuff going on, despite the fact that I had questions about how well that build, that kind of riser was working with the vocals, especially before the second drop. I guess it's just an artistic direction that ML Muzix has decided to take, and that's their choice. I do wish them the best of luck in future. I think this is a really cool song. I just don't understand it. That's the TLDR of it. And maybe if it's one of those things where it's like in context, if I went through a few of ML Muzix's other sort of pieces of other tunes, I'd get a better grasp on it. I hope I haven't offended anyone, but I need to be honest when I don't understand something as a music reviewer. Very, very occasionally that does happen. And I don't want to sort of bullshit my way through it, you know what I mean? But thank you very much for watching this review of Success in D by ML Muzix. Hopefully you enjoyed the track, and if you did, please do check out ML Muzix's various social medias and his Spotify account, because he has a lot of material on here. He's obviously he's a prolific music producer. He's been very busy. Stay cool, stay safe. Please remember to support your local artists and musicians at this point in time, as they need the help more than ever with all the crazy stuff going on in the world. I will catch you next review. Spider Hands out.